Fala, seus aligenígenas, tudo bem com vocês? Sejam muito bem-vindos a mais um vídeo aqui no canal Fala Aí Jefinho, o lugar certo para quem se liga no sobrenatural e curte vídeos de terror. Galera, trazendo um vídeo hoje do canal Slap the Ham. Para você que ainda não conhece o trabalho deles, vou deixar aqui o link original do vídeo para vocês colarem lá e fortalecerem o trampo deles também, beleza? Você que ainda não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva, ative o sininho das notificações, deixe o seu like aí no final do vídeo, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos e deixe seus comentários. Isso é muito importante. Dados os avisos, só resta uma coisa. Bora pro vídeo. Caramba! Ah, esse vídeo eu vi, cara. Olha isso, velho. Caramba, velho, que é isso?
Today we're looking at some super creepy things that have been caught on camera that are starting to freak the internet out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Puxa, eu fiquei de cara, hein, com essa abertura, puxa.
Our first clip of the day comes from a YouTube channel called Terra Latente. Not much is known about its true origins other than a homeowner appearing to have a haunting of some kind on their hands. The clip begins with the homeowner flicking what appears to be holy water around the room, signifying that they believe some kind of paranormal presence may be inside of their house.
E para tentar espantar alguma presença paranormal que possa estar dentro da casa. Elas estão fazendo oração ali.
However, as they do, something quite eerie happens. Watch.
Ah, ou é água benta ou é álcool. Oh,
Padre nuestro que estás en el mundo, santificado sea tu nombre. Padre nuestro que estás en el mundo, Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra.
Ligou o bichinho ali, cara.
Stuffed bunny toy on the cabinet starts moving.
Padre nuestro que estás en el mundo, santificado sea tu nombre. Padre nuestro que estás en el mundo, Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra.
The residents recite a prayer as more holy water is splashed around the room. Unfortunately,
criança ali,
brief,
cara,
and we're not given any more information about what exactly is going on here. The clip appears quite authentic, and the
Dizendo que eles
residents
não têm
seem to be
tanta informação
genuinely
assim para
cleansing their
saber
home of
certinho o que
spiritual
estava
presence.
acontecendo ali.
So then, how does one explain the moving stuffed toy? Could we really be witnessing some kind of haunting? Or is it all just a well-orchestrated
O que
hoax?
vocês acham que
Let me
pode
know
ter
where you land on
acontecido ali?
this
Realmente
in
eles
the comments.
testemunharam algo sobrenatural? Deixa nos comentários, tá?
Padre nuestro que estás en el mundo, santificado sea tu nombre. Padre nuestro que estás en el mundo, Señor, tu voluntad en la tierra.
Caramba, velho.
This next one has been doing the social media rounds this past week or so. People are saying it's yet more evidence that we're living in a simulation. This version was uploaded to Instagram by UFO Alien 1. Take a look.
Que isso, cara?
It's downtown Kuala Lumpur in Malaysia, and emergency services have gathered to try and remove a bird that appears to be floating in
Pois
the
é, o
air.
passarinho tá flutuando no ar. Ele tá preso num cabo, mas não aparece
Onlookers
nada.
appear
Mas parece que tá
confused as it
afastando
looks like the bird
do
is
homem.
glitching out and hovering in one spot.
É, parece que ele tá pairando no ar e tá se afastando do pessoal do resgate ali, cara. Olha isso. Olha só, tá ficando mais alto.
Prompted viewers to question whether we are indeed living in a simulated reality. In the early 2000s, Swedish philosopher Nick Bostrom developed the idea that we may be living in a computer-generated simulation. He posited the idea that one or more
Esse
advanced
filósofo ali em
civilizations might be
2000 ele
utilizing vast
criou uma
amounts of
teoria que
computing
talvez,
power to
tipo
run
Matrix, que a gente
simulations of
tivesse dentro de
historical
programa.
events and/or alternate timelines or versions of reality. These simulations would be so realistic that the entities inside of them may not
Dizendo
realize that they're
que a
living in a
gente poderia viver
simulated
dentro de
reality.
uma realidade
Researchers have
virtual
found
e a
that
gente
certain
nunca
physical laws like gravity
descobriria
can be
que
explained
está
as information
vivendo
processing. This
dentro de
suggests that
programa.
our reality may be a digital simulation, much like a computer game.
Ele sugere que a nossa realidade seja
Could this floating
uma
bird be a
simulação.
glimpse at an error in the simulation? And what do you think of
E
Bostrom's
esse aí seria
simulation
erro de
arguments in
simulação.
general? Love to hear your thoughts on this one in the comments down
não
below.
acredito. Mas eu quero saber a opinião de vocês, tá?
This one was
Cara,
submitted to our
esse vídeo
Flapcam
é muito
subreddit.
intrigante.
Its true origins are unknown.
Uma câmera de
It's believed to be some
segurança
security footage
flagrou
captured
esse
on a
menino
farm somewhere in Peru. Take a look at what the
nessa
camera
fazenda aí no
captured.
Peru. E olha só, olha isso. Olha isso. Como que ele se move? Porque parece que morreu um menino uma vez afogado, caiu dentro desse poço, né?
Like a person sitting cross-legged in a field quickly becomes
E
something
eles
a lot
acreditam que isso
stranger.
aí seja
The person stands up
fantasma
and
desse
appears to
menino que
change
morreu.
into a funnel of
Eu
black
já tinha
mist.
visto esse vídeo.
It then appears to look down the well,
E
while
cara,
another strange
esse
black
vídeo,
orb flies off.
toda vez que eu vejo, ele me intriga muito, porque olha como ele se movimenta.
While it's
Olha
possible
isso.
the low compression rate of the security camera could be causing the person to distort, there is something about the way they peer into the well that seems wholly unsettling. Whatever it is, it looks to
Olha
sleep
isso, ele
about.
sentado
It
ali.
even has glowing
De
eyes
repente
at
ele
the very beginning
flutua
of the
até a
clip.
boca do poço. Olha só, cara.
Unfortunately, that's all we know about this clip. It's lacking any solid information, so it's impossible to dig deeper into the sighting. So, unless more info comes to hand, this unsettling sighting will have to remain a mystery.
Cara, ele tá colocando em xeque ali se isso realmente é real. Eu acredito, tá? Quero saber a opinião
This
de
freaky
vocês.
little clip was uploaded to TikTok by elkakui.tv. Over the
Esse é
last
vídeo
few
que veio
months,
do
this
TikTok.
husband began noticing his wife experiencing a restless sleep.
O
She'd
rapaz
toss
começou a
and
notar que a
turn and
esposa
often
dele
talk in her
estava meio
sleep.
estranha.
Over a
Ela se
period
virava
of a few
frequentemente
weeks, the
durante a
behavior
noite.
got worse and
E o
worse.
comportamento foi piorando
Curious to
cada
see
vez
what was
mais.
happening while he was sleeping, the husband set up a camera to monitor his wife throughout the
O
night.
marido resolveu instalar uma câmera para ver o que estava acontecendo durante a madrugada. Olha isso, velho! Cara, olha isso, cara! Pelo amor de Deus, cara, olha aqui meu braço, cara! Olha isso, olha meu braço aqui, cara! Vocês têm noção? Olha isso!
Twitches before she slams back down onto the mattress. While this isn't paranormal at all, it's still incredibly unnerving to see her sit up and grin like that right in the middle of the night. If you were the husband, would you be sleeping in the same bed the next night? Let me know down below.
Cara, ele perguntou, você estaria dormindo na mesma cama na próxima noite? Mas olha, nem a pau.
This next odd photo was sent to us by Reddit user Maxime Camera. The user wrote to us saying,
Essa
"My
próxima
friend
foto
showed me a
veio do
photo he made in
Reddit.
the 80s. It was a real print developed from a negative which I snapped with my smartphone. No Photoshop
Isso,
involved at
cara.
all. He told me that back then
Uma
he saw a
foto
light
impressa
from
direto
outside
do
of his house
filme,
and went to investigate. When he
mas é uma
saw this
foto
rolling
antiga,
barrel of fire going back
E
and
nela
forth
tem
around
carro
his
ali que
car,
parece que está
making it
entrando
disappear
numa
and
espécie
reappear
de
by doing so.
portal.
It was no ordinary fire because there was no heat or
portal de
smoke.
fogo.
The event lasted several minutes, enough to get his camera from inside of the house. The car did function completely normally afterwards, and this never happened again. This happened in southern Austria in the mid-1980s.
Isso aí aconteceu nos
Taking a
anos
look at the
80
photo, you can see a bizarre
na
light
Áustria.
surrounding the
Na
front
Áustria.
portion of the car, although the actual front end appears to be missing.
O que será que foi que
The surrounding
aconteceu?
landscape is lit up, including the inside of the vehicle. Immediate reactions on Reddit were that the whole thing has been photoshopped, but if the post is to be believed, this photo was taken in the mid-1980s and physically printed in store. The witness at the time claims to have seen a rolling barrel of light
Estão questionando se talvez tenha sido alguma montagem do Photoshop, mas a época em que a foto foi tirada,
really true.
né, em 1980, não existia o Photoshop.
Judgment.
Não existia esse recurso
about this curious
para manipular
photo in the
fotos.
comments down below.
Mas eu quero saber a opinião de vocês, pessoal. Deixa nos comentários. E sempre lembrando, deixa o like também,
Take a look
tá?
at some eerie footage sent to us by a viewer. Remember to hit that subscribe button and tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Our last clip of the day was sent to us by Reddit user Canadian Queen B.
Mais vídeo do
The
Reddit.
OP says that she moved into a set of new condos a few years ago. The complex was brand new and there were no previous owners. However, shortly after moving in, things began to turn a little
Logo depois da
strange.
mudança,
One
coisas
night
estranhas
after
começaram a
the OP
acontecer.
put her children to bed, she noticed a dark figure slip into her bedroom.
E uma noite ele notou uma figura estranha
Disappeared.
na cama
Following
dele,
this
no pé
eerie
da cama dele.
encounter, things began to escalate. Lights began flicking on and off throughout the
E as
night.
luzes começaram a
Chairs would
acender e
slide across the
apagar
room
também,
without
pessoal.
reason, and a heavy, uncomfortable presence could be felt throughout the entire home. Sometime later, the OP was picking up some toys in her living room when her phone inadvertently began filming. Take a look at what it captured.
O telefone começou a filmar sozinho.
Watching that again, a dark shadow moves from left to right.
Cara, mas passou tão rápido que eu não vi isso, cara.
Then, if you listen closely, it sounds like her daughter says, "Who was that?" Freaked out by the incident, the uploader decided to contact a psychic. The medium told the homeowner that they were dealing with a poltergeist and that it was attached to her and not the home itself. They then went on to say that it was
Aí
the
a
spirit of
pessoa
a friend
ali
of theirs who had
tentou,
sadly drowned a year prior.
decidiu trazer a ajuda de
The medium said
profissional,
they were
né?
just trying to make
Do
contact.
médium, de uma mulher,
The OP
e a mulher
mentioned that
disse
a lot of the
que o
details the
problema não
psychic
tá na
said was
casa,
spot
tá? E
on,
sim
making them
nele.
believe that what they were saying was the real deal. Despite this information, the homeowner believes there could also be a second presence inside of the home. They claim there's also a male energy.
Isso é uma coisa bem
living in the
comum,
house,
pessoal, a
one
pessoa
that isn't friendly
carregar,
at all. It feels dark
algo,
and
né,
uncomfortable, the
ruim.
homeowner said.
E não
In
tem
fact, the
jeito,
neighbor said that they
muda
were
de
moving
casa,
out of the
muda de
apartment complex
ambiente,
because they believe
mas
their
aquilo
condo
sempre
was
está
haunted
perseguindo a
too.
pessoa.
They said there was a dark
Como se
male
fosse
entity inside
sei
of
lá,
their house that was
obsessor.
becoming too hard to ignore. While the story itself is creepy enough, when you pair it with the phone's footage of the strange shadowy figure, it certainly does make you wonder whether something paranormal could really be happening here.
Well, that's the end of today's episode.
Então, pessoal, esse foi o vídeo de hoje. Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Se gostou, deixa o seu like, compartilhe esse vídeo com seus amigos e deixe seus comentários. Ah, e não esquece de se inscrever no canal também, beleza? Um forte abraço para vocês e até os próximos vídeos. Valeu!